Good morning, knife world. I just ran into the mailman when I wanted to go out for a walk with the dog in the morning, and he gave me a tiny cardboard box which contained this tiny cardboard box, and I wanted to do just a quick show and tell of what's inside this. This is the by now 6th edition of modern traditional pocket knives, which are a collaboration between Mike Latham at CollectorKnives and Lionsteel, Italy. This is the third one of the second run of knives. The first run were these modern traditional Bolus style knives, so the round head, the dom with the sheep's foot blade and the shuffler clip. And the second, more or less, series was the Bolus series, and this is the third Bolus. The first one was the Oddnet, I think, this modified Tanto spear point whatever blade, which looked a kind of weird to me. And the second one was more like a regular sodbuster pattern in a drop point blade. And this is, and I've not opened this box yet, I'm very, very excited. We have these 3 peanuts here. This is the clip version. Oh yeah. That's the clip pointed version of the, oh my god, look at that micarta. Whoo! This is, excuse my excitement. This is the clip-pointed version of the Bolus in natural canvas micarta. And I wanted to get this one because it looked by the most balanced to me. The Oddnet Spear Jack was, I really found the blade geometry and blade construction somehow just off-putting. It just didn't speak to me. And the traditional sodbuster style Bolus drop had the problem, for me, has the problem that it lacks a decent tip, and that's what this one does. And look at the proportions. It's just, oh yeah, I'm really happy with the first impression with the looks of this knife. The rest is quite as we have come to expect from Lionsteel and the CollectorKnives series. Everything is nicely radiused, titanium liners, back spring is rounded off as well, just as the back of the blade. And we have this kind of traditional kind of clip point blade, which I love so much. Cuts wedge, long pull, well, we could say modified, milled, rounded pull, which just matches the modern touch of this knife, because you still could say it's somehow of a sodbuster frame with a clip point blade maybe, and of course it's a slip joint, half stop, full close, nice. Yeah, Mike Latham claims it's a 5 pull. I'd say it's even a 6 maybe in this one. Walk and talk is still a bit stiff maybe. Yeah, but I got that worked out. We got, as with all of these, M390 steel, which is kind of the latest and greatest of modern knife steels. To be honest, I'm not a steel snob at all. I'm happy with any kind of steel, be it 12C27 in the Mora knives or 1095 in the Great Eastern cutleries. But I'm really excited to try out the M390 and the properties it has. Blade is ground nice and thin. Oh, this will slice so nicely. I can't wait to try this out on fruit or on cardboard, just to see how nicely it flies through. Let's check for initial edge. Yeah, it's nice and sharp. Could take some passes on the strap, but still it's plenty sharp. A lot sharper than most of the Great Easterns that I get out of the boxes. And now look at this. This is the by far most beautiful natural canvas micarta I've ever seen. It's so shiny, it's so glossy. I mean, the muslin micarta of the sodbuster, the bullnose I got from Great Eastern Cutlery is already pretty nice, but this is close to micarta perfection. I love that they got this tiny piece of leather pre-installed in this integrated lanyard loop, because that's about what I would have done anyway to pull it out of my pocket slip. Decent size. It's a 3 13/16 inch closed, so almost 4 inches closed, almost 3 inch blade, 2 and 2.3 ounces, I think, so somewhat around 70 grams, and a 9cm, somewhat 9cm handle, and 7 somewhat centimeter blade. Alright, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to give you a quick first look of this beautiful knife. You will definitely see a in-depth review of this one as soon as I've had enough use with it, but on the first impression it's pretty darn awesome. If you're into these knives and you don't know where to get them, and you happen to live in Europe, I'd recommend these guys. That's where I got them from, Tools for Gents, Ricci and Florian. Thank you a lot for this awesome patch, by the way. This is so cool. It's Velcro backed patch. Too bad I got no Velcro to stick it on yet. Because they talked to Mike Latham and they got the distribution for Europe, right? And so if you're into this one, you have the other handle options as well. So carbon fiber and ram's horn and stag and G10 and whatnot. I happen to love this one. So if you're into this wonderful piece of modern traditional cutlery, check out Tools for Gents. I'll link them in the description. And that's it for today. See you in the next video. Bye.